Hello people, Exile, New Exile and Exile 2. Welcome to another stream by MordredOG, your uncle, your favorite uncle. You know I'm your favorite uncle. And we are live back on Twitch, on YouTube and on Kick for the second day in a row. Yes, the Secret of the Atlas, new expansion for Path of Exile started amazingly. We had some fun. I released today a video with a lot of info about mercenaries and the first steps to get advantage of the mercenaries. And today I have some more info later about what I discovered, my experiments and stuff, where I have been, what I've done in the last 24 hours. Basically, yeah, I have 48 Marauder unascended at the moment. How have I been able to do that so quickly, considering that yesterday I streamed for about 8 hours and then I slept. I had a lot of stuff to do. I went to play football today, but this one, yeah, it didn't really take much to level up to Act 7. Sometimes it make it a little bit harder or annoying because you need to go through the whole 10 acts once again. But I guess this league we will see so many more people rejoining the story with this new mechanic of the mercenaries, because mercenaries are actually super fun. They can expand the way you play the campaign and they make it actually super quick. Before we get into the video, if you could leave a follow, a subscription, whatever you can to the channel, to the YouTube channel, to a follow to my Twitch, to my Kick channel as well, that would be much appreciated. We're gonna create a new character from zero to show you how easy it is to level this way, that I'm gonna with the secret of the pasta, you know, the secret of Uncle Mordred and the pasta. We're really gonna go for the shadow. Mord. Okay, so this is gonna be our little shadow getting to the right at the beginning with no help, with no items. That's exactly right. You will see that you can play this game leveling while watching a movie. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. I was watching a movie today when I was leveling my Marauder. I wasn't even looking at this. But it's not gonna really matter because I'm not even using my skill points for now. You see, my stored mercenaries are here waiting for me, even if I've used this on other character. And I am at the moment level 2, and each mercenary can follow you if it's within 20 levels of your level. So this means that if I had the level 22, I could min-max this, of course, maybe level even 23, because the first zone you could get to level 3. You can hire him, basically invite him to your party, and he's gonna help you. Of course, now you will see that I equipped this guy with a level 14 Hero's Bite. I found this on another mercenary. I invited the other mercenary. I checked the items. I swapped the items. I've done a few things. Maybe you've seen on my previous videos as well. But yeah, this is basically what I've done. And yeah, a nice bow for this bracket of level is a nice bow, level 23. Quite a lot of flat damage and lightning damage. It's mostly Toxic Rain, the main skill, and Chaotic Shot, Withering Step. This guy can be really strong. Can be really strong, of course, at the beginning of the campaign. But then this is gonna carry you pretty much up to level, let's say level 30-ish, more or less. But then, at level 30, we have Traxel. She is level 49, so you can actually be level 29 to hire her. And she has Barrage and Kinetic Bolt with a 3-link, Chain, Pierce, and Critical Strike Chance. So you basically keep her until level 30-ish, and she's gonna still be fine. This is pretty much what we're doing. And you will see now, let's take the Toxicologist. Avia the Lethal. Invite her. As you can see, she will follow us, while she will melt everything on our path. Look at this. Look at this. And if she stay behind also, maybe sometimes she will get lost shooting at other people. It's not really a big deal, because you have this order to me skill that you can use whenever you want. And this one will basically bring her to you whenever you find yourself in trouble, or when very rarely later on during your run, whenever she will go low on life. So the only thing you need to look for is sometimes there are some big rares with some modifiers. Very difficult in the early stages of the campaign, but maybe sometimes later on you will find some of this, you know, those kind of monsters that have multiple different combos, freeze, ignite and stuff like that. And those can be deadly for our little mercenary. But look at these roars. These roars, they stand no chance. Even the magic ones, they stand no chance. They die pretty much immediately. This is definitely a completely new leveling experience for everybody. And yeah, I'm not even looking too much at the screen at the moment. You run and you blink and you sleep slam or whatever. The mercenary will still follow you. Maybe sometimes he will stay a little bit. Basically, take your time to level up while she kills everything. And I'm gonna show you also again some bosses, how it works. As you can see, Toxic Rain is still very good, even if it's your merc that uses it. Somebody will say that Toxic Rain is such a good skill that you don't need a human player to play it. It's that easy. So we have 5 passive points still unallocated. We haven't used any skill for now. We are letting her deal with everything. Ledge is literally a walk, a romantic walk on the beach. Here in Italy we have a place where I live that is called the Walk of Love, you know? We are romantic people at heart. And basically that's how it feels. We are walking with our girlfriend. She is mad, so she is destroying everything. And we are just walking by, letting her unleash rage and suffering and poisons on everything, while we just mind our own business. We try not to make her too mad, and that's it. The beauty of relationships, right? So like, let's try with this essence, for example. Look at the essence life. It's going down and down and down. That's it. Easy peasy, no problem at all. One little advice, and also she off-screen the other guy here. I wasn't even considering, but she was so mad that she decided to kill also the totem guy. Crazy. One thing that I will advise for everybody doing this, in particular later, because now we're just walking, so we get a lot of experience. Yeah, we are getting the message that we need to allocate our passive points. We will do it later, but... So, the problem is gonna be later during your run, when you start running through, when you start, you know, ramping up the speed of your run. And then you will see a different thing happening. Well, we're not gonna need that. You will see a new thing happening. Happened to me a couple of times. So you will see that your level will keep going up, but a little bit less than the zone you will explore. And if you don't really look too much for gear on the ground, or maybe you just keep going because you see that you are so powerful, because basically you're getting carried, but you're powerful, but it's mostly your mercenary that is powerful, right? What happened is that you might find yourself, like me, in Act 5, still with items from Act 1. Which means you might need to pit stop at your own city, check some new items, check some upgrades, do some, you know, check some items on the ground when you're killing stuff, because otherwise your character will arrive pretty much at the end game, at the end of the campaign with no items. It's kind of possible to be done, but it's not going to be very good for you. So try to keep in mind your own build as well. I mean, if you want to get a Mage Blood day 2, sure. But look at this, the Dweller of the Deep. We are just running around and he's gonna die. Easy, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. No skill used at the moment. No button pressed on our side. We are getting super carried. And we are level 9 already. Beginning of Path of Exile, in every build at the beginning sucked. So you need to go through suffer and pain most of the time. Transition of gear, transition of skill. Like I'm thinking about, for example, if you are playing a Marauder or any melee class really that needs to upgrade their weapon a lot. This way, you don't really need to upgrade your weapon much because you're not gonna use any skill. And you can just wait until you actually need to use your skill later on. So you can, in the meantime, store your points until it's gonna be needed to play by yourself, and that way you're saving a lot of time respecking or changing your items that is gonna affect your resistances maybe or whatever. It's a new way, in my opinion, to make the game more enjoyable for people that don't really have a lot of time to play and they want to play a new character. I believe that this way you get even a stronger character at the end of the day. How Brutus is gonna be. Because Merveil probably is gonna be even easier. But Brutus can hit hard, so if she survives, he's gonna die in 3 seconds probably. She kind of follow you really fast when you do shield charge, and well, if you do blink, it's gonna be the same. Okay, look at Brutus' life on the top. Okay, she didn't take damage because she was actually, the AI was actually staying quite far so that she could avoid taking damage, which is pretty good. But if on that slam she takes some damage, you can use the come to me skill, order to me skill, that basically allow you to save her, and so she's gonna heal as well. By the end of this week, it's very likely that I will have already all the classes level up to endgame, and maybe a couple of them in maps too. I'm still very conflicted to see which one is gonna be my main to bring to real endgame fighting bosses, the new bosses and stuff. At the moment I'm taking the game super chill, as I told you, because I had a very slow start with the panic mode because of my computer having troubles. But yeah, I'm trying to bring new content for you guys, and in particular for people that have been busy like me and that didn't have the time to start the game immediately. Maybe they're coming, maybe they're people coming from my videos from Path of Exile 2, maybe they met me because of Path of Exile 2, they are giving a chance to Path of Exile 1, but they don't really know how to approach the game, and I'm trying to give ideas, and I think this is the healthy way of playing the game. Chill mode, without FOMO, without looking at... I mean, I follow a lot of content creators that are min-maxing the game to the T, but personally I find them more entertaining than anything. If you are having your own responsibilities, if you have a family, if you have friends, if you have a girlfriend, if you have just 2 hours a day to play, this game can be played. Okay, Merveil. Let's see how she kills Merveil. Holy, the damage is really high. Again, I haven't pressed any skill in this fight, also because I don't have proper skills, okay? The mercenary is doing everything for me. I'm just trying to survive and to dodge stuff, and she is killing it. If she's in trouble, I can call it to me, but again, she doesn't need me. She basically can clear the game by herself. And we are in Act 2 like this, guys. Pretty easy. We have 7 skill points unused. We used the previous one, but we haven't used... We have just put them randomly on the tree. As you can imagine, this goes on and on and on and on and on until you get to level 48. Well, I mean, I told you, level 30, you can swap to the other setup, which is from the toxicologist, you go to the kineticist. And the kineticist has a kinetic bolt with a 3 link. This can change, sometimes it's faster projectile, sometimes it's lower projectile, sometimes it's chain pierce. Usually it's chain and pierce. I've seen also faster casting. Most of them, they have flame wall and kinetic bolt, and they interact with each other. Also, if you're playing a projectile build, the flame wall from your mercenary can be very good. Sometimes she casts flame wall right in front of you, so it's gonna be pretty good for your projectile as well. It's in the harvest. Maybe the harvest would be a good place. So, level 40. We can find the mercenary. And so, for example, this one is Winter Deacon. And this is another thing you can do. You can go to the waypoint, you can reset your zone. I don't know if it's gonna be there. Maybe it's gonna be on another part of the same map. Let's see where he is appearing. And there you go. So there is a mercenary here. This one is the Reaper. This one has a fist with a chain, and this guy is Tunnelslam, Enrage, Valcleave, Lip Slam of Groundbreaking, Vitality, which is an aura that is going to be also useful for you, and Molten Shell, another kind of tanky guy, melee guy. This one is the Kineticist, you see. So the third time I reset the zone, wow, this one gives you also haste, which, I mean, it's pretty good. So it's level 40, which means that at level 20, if you were using the strategy I told you, you could ditch the guy at level 20 that was carrying you from the beginning and take this one from level 20 going on up to level even 60, maybe. But maybe you will find a better one later on. But it's a level 40 guy, strength, dexterity, int. This guy likes it all. Now, be careful, because these guys, when you challenge them, they can be pretty tough. They can hit very hard. So be careful once you try to attempt that. But now, this was it from me for this video. Don't forget to follow, to subscribe, to follow my pages. I stream every night on Twitch, I stream on Kick, I stream on YouTube. You can find me on my social. And if you appreciate the content that I provide for new players, in particular for players coming from Path of Exile 2, and these chill vibes that we have in our community, the Pasta Boys, you can join us. The doors are open. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.